We started this year on a very upbeat mood and optimistic forecasts. The expectations were that Baltic states will be among the fastest growing in the European Union. Especially high hopes were put on Latvia, who was the fastest growing economy in 2012 and 2013. The reality, however, has turned out to be slightly more challenging. Slower than expected economic recovery in the European Union, combined with the ongoing geopolitical turmoil in Ukraine, has slowed down the development in Latvia. This has forced us to revise our growth forecast for Latvia from 5% in March to 3.3% in September. In Latvia, domestically oriented retail trade and construction sectors will remain the key economic drivers of economic development, while activity in export-oriented manufacturing and transport sectors will remain subdued. The rapid wage growth, combined with a low inflation environment, will mean that the private consumption will remain the key economic driver of development. Consumer confidence numbers that were at record high this July are a good indicator of this. The Achilles heel of Latvian economy is capital investments, especially in the manufacturing sector, which may undermine the economic sustainability of our growth. Also, export will struggle because of an unfavorable environment in our main trading partners' economies, and because of a generally protectionist and import substitution mood in these countries. Although the direct effects from Russian food embargo will be limited to approximately 0.5% of Latvian GDP, the secondary spillover effects will have a greater magnitude on business and on consumer confidence. This will hamper the economic growth in the future. We saw that Latvian exports to Russia this year first half were down 7%, and the negative tendency is set to continue. Despite decent economic growth in the last couple of years, the bank's loan portfolio of the economy has been shrinking steadily. This is partly because of banks being more prudent and partly because of weak credit demand. We expect credit demand to pick up only in 2016. The government budget, although well balanced, will be quite limited. In other words, there is no big room for maneuvers in the future, and the public spending will remain modestly growing. With Finance Minister Andris Vilks, who has been the exact opposite of a big spender, leaving the office after the general election in October, we will probably see a slightly looser fiscal policy.